Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You can see by the title below, this is on episode 11 of Orange, and what could I say? But damn, this episode, the feels are starting to be placed. Obviously after this one, there is only 2 more episodes left since there's 13 episodes in the season. And just like I said, you know, something was going to go down. Something was going to go bad. You know, the last episodes, sure, it wasn't like horrible in terms of like, you know, what Kakeru was feeling in times, but everything was just going way better than, you know, it normally is. It was just going good. They were able to figure out what was wrong with Kakeru. They all had their letters. They were all able to help him out. And in the end, they, you know, made memorable moments for him that made him actually really smile instead of what originally had happened at that, you know, at the meet they had there before. They even had, you know, that maybe shitty kiss. You know, it wasn't really much of a kiss. It looked like he more of kissed her hair. Like, you would not have expected that was a kiss, you know? And you expect, maybe the next one will have a kiss. Not really, obviously, considering this is where things go downhill. This is the episode where everything hits permanently rock bottom at the moment, and then the next one, everyone's gonna fight to try and make everything better, and hopefully by the end of episode 13, everything will be good. Everything will come of a good ending, hopefully. Who knows, everything might go to shit and we might have a bad ending. I don't know if this is how this anime or, you know, the light novel went, but I'm predicting obviously it will go to a happy ending. How it turns to that happy ending, will it be a Suwa with Naho, or will it be Kakeru with Naho, and will Kakeru live? Will, you know, they be able to really change everything? Who knows? Two things that are big in this episode that really get me thinking. One, first off, I mean, I've felt this way like way before. Suwa is literally the best character on the show. I enjoy seeing him so much. It really hurts me to see him in so much pain, see him sacrifice so much, even though he knows, you know, the future. He has all those pictures of him and Naho together with their baby and everything and all that kind of stuff. And even through all of that, he is willing to sacrifice his happiness for Kakeru to be happy and for Naho to be with him, for them both to be happy together. That even when that point where obviously, you know, they say it's the turning point where he pretty much, you know, confesses to her and tells her, you know, how he feels after, you know, Kakeru and her have a fight. This time, I knew he was going to go there. There was no doubt about it. How it was going to turn out, would he confess to her or not? That was to remain uncertain. It may have come to the point where he confesses, I thought, and then all of a sudden everything goes downhill. Naho doesn't know who to pick, what to do for each side. She wants to help Kakeru. She right now currently has feelings for Kakeru and wants to make him happy and not, you know, end up dying and all this kind of stuff. And I could definitely see that being a ploy they could have went for with Suwa also on her mind. Though instead they go for the whole Suwa is literally the best character on the show. He's willing to sacrifice everything for her, and in that point when he comforts her, instead of confessing this time, he tells her, you know, she has to go run off, go to him, you know, it's not over yet. If anything, he's always there for both of them to, you know, push them back together and everything. And honestly, like, it literally makes me so sad to see Suwa go through so much, all this kind of stuff. Even his friends finally, you know, everyone else in the group has finally noticed as well, and honestly, we're mad. They're thinking, you know, you don't know that that's going to change anything and all that kind of stuff. But it really just shows, like, Suwa, you're a bro. He's like a true bro. I don't know why I did that. But he is literally the best character on the show, in my opinion. Now, the second thing that really caught my attention, and really, it sucks because I did really love her character at the beginning. But slowly, there's so many moments that Naho just does the stupidest things. There's all these moments where you're like, do this, do that, come on, just do it, don't be stupid. This is one of them. So she already knows that, you know, her and Kakeru is gonna have a fight. There's many things she could have done to stop it. One being when obviously Hagita's, you know, they couldn't find his milkshake. Just say, let's just get this for him and go back, and thus that would be solved for at least a while. Now that's not like a full blown, you know, solution that's probably a temporary and it would come up later in the night, but that's something she could have done. Another thing, she's ready. She knows the whole problem, why he gets mad and everything. He wants to see his grandmother and all this kind of stuff. Sure, you know that in that future she lives like 10 years later. But you can't even, okay, for one thing, we don't know for sure if that would even, still be true, considering things have changed in the future since it's, they're going for the whole different timeline kind of thing. But even if you do know that she's going to live, you can't explain it. You can't just keep telling them, yeah, she'll be fine, she'll be fine, she'll be good, she'll live. How could you be so certain? You can't tell a person that is feeling this kind of stuff, worried about this kind of stuff after, he felt the same way with his mom, and guess what happened to her? She ended up committing suicide. So now he's really scared for his grandmother, and it's understandable, but you can't just go on like, nah, your grandmother's fine, it's fine, please stay, please stay. No, instead of going for the, please stay for a little while longer, if anything. No, if anything, she could have, one of the solutions she could have done is literally say, oh, yeah, it's understandable, you can go see your grandmother, can I come with you as well, kind of thing, we can see her together, and it would make for, maybe he would end up saying, oh, yeah, that would be awesome, and it would make him even more happier because, she's coming there with him to visit his grandmother, who he really cares about and is worried about, he wants to see her. But instead, Naho, I never understand what's going through her head. There's countless times throughout the whole season that literally have me Naho, come on, what are you doing? What are you thinking? You have the letters as a way to guide you towards the direction that you should be taking, and instead you go and do this. Are you serious? I completely understand why Kakuru's getting mad at her and everything. The way she's portraying herself, the way she's trying to I don't know what her solution was, honestly. It literally just seemed like she was just going with what really just happens anyway, and she had no solution to stop all this from happening. Instead, she just, goes with the flow, to which of course we already know from the future that's not a good thing, and obviously you see that everything goes to shit for her, and the ending of the episode ends with pretty much her chasing off after Kakadu tries to call him, to which of course he gets so pissed he just throws his phone on the ground and breaks his phone, and that was the end of the episode. So like I said, this episode, this one in particular, was probably going to be the one that we hit rock bottom, that everything goes to shit. And the next episode is where they're going to have to pick up the pieces. And of course, the final episode, which I hopefully will see, will think, will be a happy ending kind of thing. Whether it be that, Kakadu does live and they're able to have all this stuff and they have Kakadu with Naho together, or if they're able to still save Kakadu and Suwa is still able to be with Naho, because it just feels like it's so wrong for this to happen. If I like Kakadu and Naho together before, a little bit now it's just Naho, you're an idiot, but still I want them to be together. But it just sucks because I really like Suwa's character, and seeing him go through so much pain just to sacrifice all this kind of stuff just for their happiness, I want him. I'm rooting for Suwa right now to be with Naho. Seriously, he deserves it. It's just, it's so horrible that he has to go through all this. He has to sacrifice so much for them. It's understandable. That's why he's such a good guy, and I can understand why he's doing this kind of stuff. But it really just sucks to see him in that much pain, to see him, have to force himself to do this kind of stuff and have this kind of fake smile on his face. He's happy that she'll be happy and Kakadu will live, but obviously he's breaking his heart for their happiness. Literally, that's what's going on here. And honestly, I'm hoping for a good Suwa ending, to be honest. That's how I feel. But yeah, that's all I really got to say, guys. Hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. It really does help the channel. And yeah, I honestly can't wait to see the next episode, to see what are they going to do to solve all these problems. What are they going to do to make everything right? Will Kakadu, will this go towards that bad ending with Kakadu end up passing away still yet? There's nothing they can really do to stop it. Or will they be able to save him? And of course, like I said before, who will Naho end up with? Will it be with Kakadu, or will it be with Suwa? Or will we get another ending where, Suwa and Kakadu get together? Whoa, what would happen if that happened? That would be pretty funny, but I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. But yeah, that's all I got to say, guys. So till next time, see ya.